The XXL Freshman list, being probably the most unimportant thing to happen since my childbirth, has only gained and lost relevancy as the years have gone by and hip-hop has progressed. But when looking back at it, it's definitely interesting to see some of the artists go on to have really panned out music careers, and others completely fall out of relevancy. So when looking from when it started back in 2008 to now, it's been a steady debate of which class was the best and which was absolute garbage.
Trash!
Which is why I'm here to finally give my opinions on which XXL Freshman class had the most talent and had the best fleshed out careers of them all. Alright, so I'm gonna start this off by saying this ranking is only based on musical impact and relevance, not what they did outside of music. So for the artists who've turned into entrepreneurs and Lil Nas X haters, sorry, but
we do not care.
So when looking through some of these lists, there are definitely flashes of star potential and great music that we received from some of these artists, but then there are other classes that make me think, who the fuck are like half of these people? And it's not like I'm trashing anyone with these lists, but at the same time, if you turn on some Kid Ink or Angel Haze in the car, I'm not just gonna kick you out, I'm gonna send the car flying off a cliff with you in it. So to make things a little easier on selecting the best classes, let's just take out the most disappointing ones with 2012, 2009, and 2018. Before you say anything like, but Future is still popular, or I still listen to Ski Mask, listen my brother in Christ, throughout all three of these classes, only 5 of these artists still have high commercial success in music. 6 if you count Machine Gun Kelly, but the man doesn't even rap anymore, so we can just erase him from hip-hop history. And then for everyone else, they either went on to do something completely different with their followings becoming much more niche as the years went by, or the music just ain't hitting anymore. But now we can get to the question of, who was the best? Now you probably already had the answer being 2016 with 21 Savage, Lil Uzi, Denzel Curry, Lil Yachty, and so many more that made huge statements within the hip-hop scene and still are top artists today. But let's take a look at the other classes such as 2014, which had Lil Durk, Chance the Rapper, Ty Dolla $ign, and Isaiah Rashad, who've all had growing moments long after 2014, with Durk finally getting his flowers and hitting the prime of his career, or even 2017 with Playboi Carti and XXXTentacion getting their mainstream shine, while Amine and Made in T.O. were making Summer 17 a time to remember. And I know that with some of these artists from other classes, they don't hit as hard as they did when they first came up, but you also have to be able to acknowledge the late bloomers and comeback artists of today, such as Currency from the 2009 class, or Freddie Gibbs from the 2010 class, with Freddie now finally getting major attention with back-to-back critically acclaimed albums. And then to take a look at the newer classes from 2019 to 2021, most of these artists are really starting to take over the new generation and gaining strong cult followings, such as Baby Keem, Megan Thee Stallion, Polo G, and Jack Harlow. And as there have been debates on what artists are going to take over long after the heads of 2010 hip-hop take a step back, I can definitely see these newer classes having the right artists to immortalize themselves within the hip-hop scene for the new generation. But overall, while I'm not the biggest fan of XXL anymore, it's still interesting to look back at all the artists who have gained immense stardom or became late bloomers from these lists. But at the end of the day, I genuinely can't think of a class that did it better than 2016, with almost every single one of these artists really setting themselves in stone as the best of the best out right now, and have only gotten bigger and their music getting better as the years have gone by. But what's your favorite XXL class? Who do you think will make it this year? Let me know down in the comments while liking and subscribing. Make sure to follow my IG and Twitter, and if you like the illustrations used in this video, make sure to follow the artist as well because she's dope. And on that note, I'll see you on Friday for another album review. Peace.
Sounds like something she'd say. I like that laugh.